Adrift. The incredible survival of José Salvador Alvarenga. The sun was just beginning to rise as José Salvador Alvarenga pushed his small fishing boat into the waters off the coast of Mexico. The waves lapped gently against the hull, the promise of a good catch ahead. With him was Ezequiel Cordoba, a young fisherman unfamiliar with the dangers of the deep ocean. Alvarenga, seasoned by years at sea, reassured him. It's just a 2-day trip. But fate had other plans. By nightfall, the wind howled like a living thing, the sky swallowing the stars. A monstrous storm bore down upon them, waves towering over their tiny vessel. They fought to stay afloat, but when the storm finally relented, they realized the terrifying truth. The engine was dead. The radio was gone and the coastline had disappeared. They were alone, adrift in the endless Pacific. Days passed. Then weeks. Hunger clawed at their stomachs. Thirst burned their throats. They drank rainwater when the heavens showed mercy and ate raw fish, choking down the taste of salt and desperation. But Cordoba struggled. He refused to eat the raw flesh, gagging at the taste. He whispered of home, of his mother's cooking, of warm tortillas and fresh fruit. Alvarenga begged him to eat, to fight. But Cordoba had already begun to surrender. Then came the fever. Cordoba lay curled at the bottom of the boat, his body shivering even as the sun blazed down upon them. He muttered deliriously, his words a jumble of memories and fears. Alvarenga tried to rouse him, to force water between his cracked lips. But Cordoba barely responded. One night, as the waves rocked their tiny vessel, by morning he was gone. Alvarenga sat in stunned silence, his only companion now a lifeless shell. He wept, though the tears barely formed on his salt-dried face. Days passed before he found the strength to let Cordoba go, lowering him gently into the water. The ocean took him without a sound. Now, Alvarenga was utterly alone. Time lost all meaning. The ocean became his prison and his only companion. He spoke to the birds, to the ghosts of his past. His body shrank, his skin burned under the relentless sun. Then, after more than a year adrift, land, a speck on the horizon. At first, he thought it was a dream, another cruel trick of the ocean. But as he drifted closer, the lush green of palm trees came into focus. With the last of his strength, he threw himself into the water, crawling onto the shore of a remote island. He had been lost at sea for 438 days, drifting over 6,000 miles. He had survived the impossible.